up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another For Better or For Worse vlog number 81. I got two strips for you guys, and the first strip is from July 6, 1985. We don't want to be the audience anymore, Mike. We want to be on TV for a change. But you were on already. Not for very long. Well, it was my idea to make a TV, so I'm the star, and you have to do everything I say. It's lonely at the top. Yeah, the thing is, when you're playing a game with your friends, you gotta be fair, right? Like, you can't, like, what is it? You can't keep saying it's your turn. For example, like if you're doing hide and seek, for example, and one person is the one who's seeking, everyone has a turn to be the seeker. Like, you don't just say, well, I was the seeker first, so I'm going to remain the seeker, right? Same thing with this situation. They asked, they were nice, they were patient and nice about it, that they wanted a turn to be the person to make the show on the TV. And yes, it was Michael's idea, but there's more than just Michael there. Like, fair is fair, in a way. I'm trying to think of if I have any example of a situation where I was... Oh, yeah. This is a funny story for you, not so much for me. When I was like 5, 6 years old, I think, I couldn't be younger than that, I ended up renting a PlayStation 1. And at the time, I had a cousin roughly my age, 3 months older, who always got on my nerves, right? As a child, always bugged me and was the one, we'll just say, getting in a little bit of trouble. But my cousin had ADHD, so it really wasn't fair for me blaming my cousin for this situation, right? But back then, I did not understand that type of stuff with disabilities and everything. And so, I thought getting back at my cousin, I would give them a turn. I kept being greedy. I mean, it wasn't my PlayStation, it was Blockbuster's, but it was mine at the time. It was at my house. Why should I have to share it? Well, for once in my entire life, I was the one getting in trouble. I was sent to my room, and the difference in the situation with this strip is that I don't think he ever got in trouble for it, really, except for being abandoned. I got sent to my room and saying, you're not coming out till you agree to share with your cousin. I said yes, only to take it back and be sent to my room again. I was a real brat that day. Yeah, it doesn't look good on me, but I was 5, okay? 6 at the oldest. What do you expect when I'm the one who was constantly originally getting bullied by this cousin? We get along great now. I'm just using this as a story, just that is sort of similar, because I thought it was mine, and I thought I was in the right to not share it with this cousin. I was not in the right. In fact, now, I will say I was not in the right myself. Yes, like, we were kids, too. Plus, this cousin I had special needs too, but they had a disability that sort of caused the behavior that was going on. As a child, right? It's not like this cousin was like 12 years old and picking on me like that. She was she was a child. So, let's just put it this way. You have to share. Unless an adult tells you, you have to be fair with who you're playing with, unless they're being downright mean in that situation, right? It doesn't matter if they were mean to you before, or if it was your idea. You have to be fair and give them a turn. And the final strip is from November 21st, 2011, but it was also released on November 22nd, 1982. Michael, give the dominoes back to your sister. If you're going to play games with Liz, you'll have to let her win. Michael, you have to share and give in. After all, you're the biggest. It's no fun being the biggest. Well, isn't this funny? This is another situation that is similar to the last strip in a way. But the difference is that because Michael is the biggest, he has to let Liz get away with everything. Now, do I agree with this? I'm middle here. I think, yes, Liz is younger than Michael, and there's some things that she cannot do or help. But come on, Ellie. Michael is still a kid. At least listen to Michael. Give him a chance, right? He shouldn't have to always let her, for example, play with her, or, she has to learn. Like, when it comes to playing the games, let her learn. Ellie, she may be a toddler, but how do I put this? Tell Michael to teach her, not to let her win, right? Be fair with teaching her, but don't let her win. It's just because she is a little kid doesn't mean she should get away with everything. Like, it's not like she's a baby here. Like, and I think in some ways Ellie doesn't let her get away with everything, but there's going to be a time where, let her be the youngest, she would try to take advantage of. And there had been plenty of times she did. And there was also a time where Ellie finally said, look, you're too old to let this bother, So, but, look, I'm just sorry. I do and don't agree. Yes, Michael should go a little easier on her. Like, he is bigger than her. Like, he shouldn't roughhouse with her, but Michael shouldn't be getting this type of treatment from Ellie. She should at least be on both sides a small bit, right? Michael is still probably not older than Ted here. Probably younger, right, than Ted. Wait. No, he is probably... No, yes, he's 9 at least here. And yes, I know that's an age. Of course, he should know better of things, and he should. But he's still a kid, right? Give him leeway, Ellie. Sit down and say, well, yes, I know this is hard for you, but it would be nice if perhaps you were a little, like, how do I put it? Like, share. Like, he should learn to share his things. Yes. Right, unless it is very sentimental to him. Like, there is always a situation, and nowadays people are trying to teach parents, like, you're trying to teach to say you don't have to share with anyone if you really don't want to share a certain item, right? And in a sense, that's fair. If it means a lot to you, right, then yes, right? But, and if you know they'll destroy something and the parents know the kid is rough with things, yes. But sharing isn't something you should completely not have to worry about. You should be a decent human being, right? If you know this person is careful and they're your friend, then share. Like, I think in a way, Michael not sharing the dominoes, he should, right? Letting Liz win, no. She should be easier on her, but he should teach her. Okay, Michael, you have to share and give in. After all, you're the biggest. No. Those two middle panels, no. The first one, it doesn't hurt. What could she do with the dominoes besides maybe swallow them? But they're not breakable. She should have a chance to play with them. She should still be able to play with Michael, but she should be taught you don't always win. But Ellie should have been more sensitive with you have to give in all the time because you're the biggest. So does that mean that he's allowed to let Liz in his room and destroy all his belongings? That is kind of what I mean. You have to learn when to, when to just put your foot down, in a way. So I actually feel bad for Michael. Like, I've never had a younger sibling, so I don't know. But even me not having a younger sibling, I could tell that, yes, you should be a role model for them, but there is so much you could take. I mean, and I wouldn't tell Michael just to downright bully Liz, which he does. And when he does that, he isn't in the right. Liz, like, he shouldn't be bullying her the way he does. That part I can see Ellie getting after him for. But Michael was not completely in the wrong here. He was trying to enjoy himself in a way, and Liz was constantly, like, in his way. In a sense of the word. Like, he was doing nothing wrong in the situation, and Ellie is making it seem like he was. Well, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this strip, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, like what you see, please subscribe and help this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.